So here's the thing. My partner has wanted to upgrade my PC case since we first met, and I have finally found one that I actually wanted. Listen, I've been to Micro Center. I've walked those aisles and I've seen the cases. They're just not usually my style. Because I have taste. So when we found this one, I was literally so excited. I was a little worried they weren't going to have the perfect design for me, but really I just had not seen this design advertised yet. I saw their milk box cases and they were tempting, but then I saw their juice box cases and I was almost sold. I think you can probably see where this is going. When it comes to fruit, usually I'm an apple person, and of course that was the one juice box that they didn't have, so I was ready to look elsewhere, but then I saw her. Here are the fans. I'm always so tempted to spin them, but I have been told that that's bad for them, so I won't. LEDs for the inside. More fans. Boom, even more fans. You thought we were done with fans. I had the bright idea to lift the case up by the plastic film before I realized that I was going to have to break the box down a little bit in order to lift it out. Oh, why would you not just slide it out by flipping it over? I can't hear you. This is a recording from the past when I was stupider. You're not ready for the big reveal. Off comes the plastic. Undo all the tape. Enjoy that elbow shot. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! Oh my god, look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? She's absolutely perfect. Da da da. So clearly she's a cherry flavored juice box, but the thing that really sold me is the fact that they are little skulls. She comes with 2 different colored straws that are magnetic. Quick look inside. I've always loved bones and fruit, and this PC case is literally the perfect combination of those things. And I mean, check out the nutrition specs. It's got the flavor, and then a bunch of things like sinister and ghostly and grim, which is such a fun detail. Now let's move over to my partner's desk so he can help us out with the build. Boom, transition. So here he's basically just explaining how everything's going to go together in the new case. We're basically just ship of Theseusing my old PC parts into this new case. And yes, I do think it's going to be the same computer we started with. She's just going to look prettier. Also, if you're wondering why there's absolutely no sound, that is on me. That is my bad. I recorded literal hours of footage in the wrong mode, so I don't have any audio from what we did. But don't worry, my partner is going to be fact-checking things, so I say we should be fine. I don't want to hear a single thing about how dirty she is. I never cleaned her before I met my partner, so it could actually be a lot worse. In my defense, I was afraid of opening up the computer. There goes the hard drive. There goes the power supply. Here's my graphics card, which he is helpfully letting me know that I am very obviously holding upside down here. It's helpful to remember you need to be able to read the text. Here's my hard drive, and as you can see, squeaky clean. Okay, so my power supply is a little dusty. You don't need to look there. It'll get cleaned. Cords. Here's where I get the privilege of holding the flashlight while he unscrews everything. As you can clearly see, I'm incredibly helpful the entire time. To be fair to me, I really don't know anything about computer building, and it's kind of intimidating. But honestly, as we get into it, it became a lot less mystical. Can I name all of the parts of the computer? Absolutely not. But it's kind of like really advanced Legos. There's a place for everything, and you have to put it together just right for it to actually work. The handoff of the motherboard looks like the handoff of a newborn baby. Here's my motherboard and all my RAM. Again, I know she's dirty. Mind your business. I have been busy. See, look at this. He's cleaning everything. Look at him go. I like to imagine the Mario Kart music over him, you know? He's got a gun! It's a vacuum, Lisa. Now he's plugging all the cords into my power supply. Here's me showing you guys the power supply. And here's him correcting my description again, but bless his heart, I literally do not know what he said. You can literally see how descriptive and thorough he is through his hand movements. I feel so bad that I don't have any audio of his explanations because he's super easy to learn from. Elbow shot. Okay, so we've got the power supply screwed in, and he's gonna add the hard drive next. He's doing a quick check to make sure everything fits. Now we're gonna add all of the fans and make sure they're oriented correctly so we actually have airflow and cooling. Elbow shot. Then the motherboard gets screwed in and everything gets attached. The amount of cords involved in this reminds me of crocheting. I can't keep track of anything and I've dropped a stitch and I am stressed. By the way, I started filming the unboxing around maybe 3:30, so we're now at 5:43. Honestly, not that bad. Cable ties to keep us organized. I think honestly the last bits we have to do are mostly just plugging things into other things. handing him the graphics card, getting her plugged in. Now we're ready for a test. Let's see if she turns on. Now we're gonna check some things. He says it looks like everything's running correctly. So now we're gonna put the panels back on the outside. Add the straw. And look how perfect she is. You know he had to do it to him. I'm so happy with my new whimsical PC. Now the next 2 minutes are the only bits of footage I have with audio, but it's literally all just quiet room sounds. You cannot even hear me press the power button, so I'm gonna have to put in a sound effect just for you guys.